Sponsors MMA FPW Elite is on there. It's all Tom Sever's endorsements. Since he started debuting here, since his arrival here in Fantasy Pro Wrestling back in September of 2010, he made the announcement as of January 2011, there would be a school, there would be a club. Anybody is welcome to join, and trust me when I say this, there have been many FPW and No Mercy stars competing, joining the club to gain extra ability. Sometimes it's not about how hard you slam the opponent or how fast you can be. It's about pressure points. It's about outsmarting somebody. It's about pushing someone literally to their limitation. That's what Tom Sever has done in this company. And ever since July, he got his ass handed to him left and right by the Russian enforcer. Shocked me big time. I'm telling you, it shocked me a lot. And Tom would be on this shelf for about a good month, till his own pay-per-view, Obliteration, the all No Mercy hardcore wrestling event came up, and he showed up finally, ready, willing, and able to be locked in, hell in a cell with the enforcer. That match was so brutal. That match was sick and twisted. Both men went through the roof. And I know, I saw Russian enforcer in a very bad spot. Well, that was roughly about almost 2 months ago. He is here tonight. We're going to get to see him compete. But in this matchup here, fans, just to give you a little heads up, just to give you, not a heads up, but a reminder of how things work here. As I mentioned, we have a tag team situation right here. And the minute that someone gets pinned, or in this case submits, that person becomes eliminated, and the third and final partner and opponent comes out. That means that let's just say, Lethal Enforcers win this contest. Russian Enforcer is still out in the back, and will not be used until need be. That's what I'm talking about. 6-man tag team elimination. It's gonna be wild. And since this is all No Mercy hardcore wrestling, hardcore wrestlers, there is no need to tag your opponent. We keep it the way it's supposed to be. We follow that format. Doctor's order. Anything can happen in this great, great sport of ours. And I mean anything. We still have no report as of yet on the condition of Junior. We understand that we have no tag team opponent for Soup and Sandwich for Death Row. Which, by the way, comes to you live from the fabulous THQ Arena on Sunday, October 16th, brought to you by Reese's. Lawless just left his own partner. I mean, that mixed team of Junior and Lawless defeated a great and most popular and famed tag team, the Prep Boys. That's Mick Lovin from Superbad. It's Mick Lovin and Jesse the Hand Beaudoin. How on earth could Lawless just be so slimy and leaving his partner high and dry? I mean, Lawless just left Junior for the rats to eat him. And that rat is the K. Wyatt. Picking on the bones. I'm telling you, that man is warped. Both Lawless and Decay Wyatt are warped. Lawless is not going to be competing by himself. We know that Junior is not well. He is definitely hurt. We don't know what the cause is. Those EMTs have carried him out, and that clearly indicates he's out with an injury. But maybe he's not out with an injury. We'll find out short. I have no idea. I'm actually waiting for my colleague Jim to give me the scoop. Most of the time, that's what happens. He does that. That's how he rolls. But definitely looking forward to Death Row. Should be very, very interesting stuff. The big main event still to come is Brandon Wolf, the Wolfman. The reigning, undefeated, and undisputed FPW champion of the universe meets Eliza Beth. Undefeated Eliza Beth. For those of you who have tuned in, hopefully you've all checked out on YouTube and the Video Game Wrestling Network of Championship Wrestling last week. Bret Hitman Hart, 2 count, nicely done there, a backslide by Winger. Excuse me, fans. Last week on Championship Wrestling, Bret Hitman Hart met up with Brandon Wolf in a non-title match situation, which led to Eliza Beth coming out and attacking both men. And then we got Brandon Wolf counted out courtesy of Eliza. And when Bret Hart was that slapped on the exit, the sharpshooter, oh my goodness, reverse DDT from the top rope. We don't see that often. So when Bret Hart executed the sharpshooter to Eliza Beth, I thought it was all over and Bret would secure a victory of some kind. And then out comes Colin Berry, Eliza Beth's boyfriend. And things are getting really strange. A 2-on-1 beatdown. A 2-on-1 beatdown that led to a draw game situation with nobody winning at all. I'm telling you, something's coming up there with Brandon Wolf and Eliza Beth. But Bret Hart made a huge, tremendous impact here. And I'm wondering why he came back at Homecoming. What's the real purpose? Is he really trying to train and teach the Wolfman a lesson? What's this all about? Bret Hart came out here at Homecoming just a few weeks ago to challenge the Wolfman. But why? Bret Hart just came back from recovering from pancreatic cancer. This is a big deal. We got Gord Downey right now, tragically hip, with terminal brain cancer. I mean, we're never going to see him again. You know, I mean, he had his tour back in August, a memorable tour, and what happened? Now, he's still alive, God forbid, but Bret Hart, the excellence of execution, the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be, returning to Fantasy Pro Wrestling to challenge the undefeated, undisputed champion of the universe like Brandon Wolf. Something is up. And there's more to it than what we have just heard and read on screen. Fans, this contest so far is very tight. Absolutely cutting edge, superb wrestling performance from both teams. Kid Trustworthy now picking up a very vulnerable Pent Alex with the kick gusher. Oh my God! That was close! That was a blink of an eye close! Pantalis has no energy left in his tank. I literally sprung out of my own seat! That could have been a 3, and out of the freaking nowhere, Mick Doom comes out and saves the day. Double teamage! Oh my God.